Now, this particular whiskey is finished in 2 types of sherry cask. It spends 8 years in a bourbon, then it goes into Oloroso sherry and Pedro Jimenez sherry. So that gives you the tannic flavors from the sherry cask hit your bitter taste senses. It's where you'll start, and then it'll start to move forward into the tip of your tongue, which is the sherry, the bourbon barrel coming through.
Gotcha.
And really, it's that simple. Now, the next stage would be add a couple of drops of water, and then try the same process. Ice is a tricky one for me. I'm not saying no, I just want you to understand what it does. You don't know the source of the water. This is Scottish water, and I'm not saying it's superior, but I am, because we're in San Diego, and the water in Scotland is vastly superior, okay? But you got to know your source of ice. You don't want San Diego city water frozen from the tap. You want something that's been really preserved and taken care of. You're also going to get uncontrolled dilution from your ice, which you need to consume your whiskey relatively quickly to know you're not going to get drowned. The last thing you're doing is you're chilling it. And chilling it is going to limit the amount of flavors you're going to taste from the whiskey. And that's not a bad thing. Like, if it's 98 degrees outside, maybe you want to throw a couple of cubes of ice in your whiskey and have it light and fresh. Think of it very similar to white wine, red wine. You would never drink white wine warm, and you would never think to chill red wine. Scotch, you can kind of, well, it's very common to do both. Purists would say you don't add ice to your whiskey, and people that live in 100-degree heat would say, you know what, tastes kind of good with ice, and I bought it, so deal with it. Cheers.
Cheers.